So, printing. I've been thinking over the last few days about, hey, let's print some images, but problem, I don't have a printer. Meaning, I got one black and white inside the house at my desk, and then I have one in the studio, a color printer, a basic Epson printer, the XP405 or something. But yeah, I don't use it a lot. And the problem now is that the print heads are totally clouded. I tried screwing them loose, getting them into hot water. I tried liquids to get it cleaned up. But the problem was when I screwed it open, there are little computer cables attached to it, which are as thin as paper. And one is going around the corner, so I was not able to get it reattached again. So yeah, printer is for the garbage can. But like when I printed the page was totally empty. So yeah, it is what it is, and I was thinking about buying a big printer to print images with. So how did I came to the idea about printing? Nowadays, when we have an image created, retouched, finished, we put it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube sometimes. It's all good, but you post it and then in the mass it just gets away. People scroll over it, it gets some likes, and a few days even later people forget the image. I forget the image. I don't keep them in my on my desktop or something. So what I do is, like, when I scroll through Lightroom, I got one catalog which collects all my images. I scroll through it and I'm like, oh, totally forgot I did this image. Which is silly because sometimes the images are really nice because we've put a lot of effort in it. And then yeah, I came to the idea, like, you know what, if I print more, you get your hands on a piece of paper and you can actually feel and study the image more. Even if it's in your eyes the entire day, you will get to see different things than just looking at it while retouching, or just like a few seconds when we're scrolling on our phone, Instagram or Facebook. So I wanted to buy a printer. Let's start with that. So that being said, when I wanted to buy a printer, I immediately knew I didn't want to go for A4. The size is too small for me. I think A4 is an okay size, but if you want to print something big, which has been created, you want at least A3. So I start looking on things on YouTube, normal internet, and when I was looking, I came to the conclusion that A3 might be not the right way to go for me. So I've seen some tutorials and everything. First I came to the idea to buy the Epson P600, which is an A3 printer. It's all fine, but I started YouTubing and looking things up, but I came to the conclusion that when you use an Epson printer, it does not have the possibility to replace the print heads yourself. So you have to send it in, and then the expenses get way high, so I don't want to do that. So I came to Canon. And then when we are with Canon, we had three possibilities, but then I decided to go with the A2, which is even bigger, so it's twice A3. So yeah, now I've bought the Canon Pro-1000, which can print up to A2, sorry. And yeah, it's ordered. It should be here on Monday, so today it's Friday. Monday it should be delivered. Apparently it's like 37 or 40 kilograms, which is heavy. And I got a new desk, but I wanted to put it on the desk, but I'm afraid, like, when I put it on the desk, it might be just too big and take the entire desk up. So I'm gonna probably buy or design a new cabin to put it on with wheels, so I can push it under the desk and get it back out. So it's ordered. It will be here on Monday if delivery goes as well. It has 12 cartridges in it, which are a lot, which costs each around 40 to 50 euros, somewhere in between, which is pretty expensive if you have to replace the entire series of inks, but it never happens that you have to replace everything at once. And now we get to the issue of paper. What paper should you buy? If you decide to print on such high level printer, what paper do you need? So I started looking around at some different paper kinds, but it's really difficult to judge a paper if you cannot feel it and you cannot see it. So one of the things I've did now is order 2 packs of Discovery paper from Ilfor something-ish. We'll be sure to get the name right when I start using it. And yeah, I've ordered 2 packages of those with the most used paper, so I can actually see and print on it to have an idea what might work. Another step, which will be tricky, is to get, even my screens are calibrated, get the screens, how they look, the same as the prints we actually create. So you have to download the printer profiles, the paper profiles from the site, from the paper production, and then you have to load them into Lightroom to actually print them. No idea how it works. We will see as we go, but I'll keep you guys and girls updated about that. So yeah, tried something new with the vlog camera at the moment, so I tried some different angles. Let me know if you like it or not. Yeah, that's it for now, and see you in the next segment. Hey, so it's finally here, the Canon Pro-1000. So let's unpack this thing. At least let's try to unpack it, because it's a gigantic. It's like a serious box. Like, hello YouTube. So it came in today, the Image Pro-1000 from Canon, which is like a gigantic package. So I'm gonna unpack this thing now. I'm gonna film some B-roll, see what we can manage, and then yeah, you'll see it in the footage, and I will give my ideas later on in the video, because unpacking and filming and doing all the things not easy. So yeah, we need a knife. Not too big, otherwise I will cut myself. So yeah, let's first undo the tape. So, closing the knife, putting the knife aside. So first up, we got a manual and some A3 paper, which is the Getting Started manual, which is like an entire booklet. So that one first. Then we got some Canon Photo Pro luster paper A3, 5 sheets of them. They are pasted with this piece of tape, so this one can go on the side. And then we got a gigantic printer. Unpacking that while filming? Probably not. So yeah, big printer. We got the A3 paper, we have 5 sheets of luster to try out. We got the manual. We got a gigantic printer, which is like enormous, or probably need an extra table for it. So there's styrofoam onto it and some other silly things, but this one can go already. So that's already one. Then we got the 2 pieces of carton. Then we got another booklet, which is like the paper for the print alignment, which says here on the thingy. Then when we move on, we got an empty cardboard. There we go. We got another leaflet, which has recycling, which has a CD-ROM in it, which is like old school. see. And then in here we have some language I don't speak. So this one's empty. Then we got on the other side. On this side we got another getting started manual, which is like another booklet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inks already, which I'm gonna lay in the couch. Then we got this little booklet which says a little notification to getting started. Another styrofoam. And then we got some more inks. We already had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inks, which have a total value of like 43, 50 euros each. Then we have, I think, the print hat in this little box, electricity cable, again two, tam 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 taram tam taram. Then we got the printer at last, so when we change angle. So this is actually the printer from above. One big box. Let's move this. So yeah, in comparison to the couch, it's like enormous. So let's see if I can actually get it out. It has two like, two like, so it has like a leaflet around it with two hand hold thumb things to actually lift it up, and it's like heavy, real heavy. So now let's remove the paper plastic. Has a lot of red tape on it, so let's first start reading the let's get started thingy. Now this one, like says how to install the print hat, like use it gently. That's already that. This one was the language we don't speak. Let's see if I can. The driver on CD, so we're probably gonna download this one from the website. Then we got another language I don't speak, and recycling stuff. So That's that. So I can go with the big stuff. So the A3 luster paper roll. Throwing things around so the paper so we got getting started 1, getting started 2. So getting started 1, try to open it. Got it on the date. Oh man. Language we don't speak, language we don't speak. Dutch and English we need. So this one can go. Oh man, a big one. First it says, it really says that it needs 2 persons to carry the thing. So I'm not gonna follow all the instructions on camera because it's a lot. I'm gonna just have a look what's inside this one. The Dutch, English, French. Aha. The Flemish part. So all these are different languages, so we don't need them. There we go. So yeah, we just removed all the orangey thingies, which are a lot of them. Removed the plastic around it, so now it's time I think to install the ink patterns. So let's see what the manual says and let's go with that. It says open the inked, shake the ink patterns, then place them in each one by one, and then I have to close it up again. So shake them, put them in, close it up after I've all inserted them, and that's it. All the inks, they have to go in that. Now it says processing, have a little bit of patience. So yeah, the print head, which is probably, hopefully, pretty easy. What to do, lift it up, Pull it down, I think. This little thingy and that one over there. Which is this thingy. Also remove the orange ones. Don't forget that part apparently. Then it just slides in. You close it up again, I think. Then close that one back. And then it says lock the upper vault. There we go. Mine had required load that piece of paper, that one, into the back trunk. So let's do that. Corner in there, open everything up and then press OK. So let's give it a go. So this is a calibration paper. So now it says ready to print. So it says ready to print now. So now we have to connect the printer to the desk and then we will see what we have to do. But I think that will be all, and then probably some plugin for Lightroom or something. Have to check it out, so let's give that a go. Yeah, at the moment software is installing on the desktop with a USB connection attached to it. It's downloading some drivers, some plugins and stuff. So yeah, that's the thing that's downloading now. And yeah, see you in a sec when this is done. This is the image we will be printing, and this is actually the printer printing. So it's an A4 semi-gloss paper. It's the Ilford, let's see, this paper A4, and then now it should be printing. It is printing straight from Lightroom into the plugin they provide, the Print Studio Pro. So now it says printing, so I'm pretty curious about the first print. So this is the image we are printing. And then if we have a look here, so it's an A4 semi-gloss paper. It's the Ilford, let's see, this paper A4, and then now it should be printing. It is printing straight from Lightroom into the plugin they provide, the Print Studio Pro. So now it says printing, so I'm pretty curious about the first print. So this is the image we are printing. And then if we have a look here, print quality is set to standard, so let's see what it says. Curious about the red tones in the hair and everything. You see a little bit of paper coming out. I think something went wrong. Yeah, something went definitely wrong. Yeah, in the end. Paper got jacked, but hey! So you can see the first time printing this. But I have to say, it looks really nice. No idea what just happened, but so this is the first result. You see the line going there, but I have to say this part was a little bit crooked, so second try, because the first one gave me like a little bit of problems in the end. So still the same paper we're using, the gold fiber silk, the second print. I've also installed an app which is called Account Manager from Canon, which enables us to see how much everything costs when I do a print. So pretty curious about this one. Still printing at standard quality. I'm doing some bluish greenish tints with a lot of detail in the trees. So pretty curious if it will pick it up or not. There it is coming out. Does not give any issues in the end like the previous one. So far so good. There it is. Totally printed. Not gonna touch it too much because I don't want to spill the ink. So let's see what it says. There it is. Totally printed. Not gonna touch it too much because I don't want to spill the ink. So let's see what it says. Yeah, it got all the details in there. So if I compare this one with the one I got on my screen, the one on my screen is a little bit brighter than the one on the print, but it still looks amazing. So yeah, just printed the second image because for some weird reason when I was printing this one it got stuck somewhere. So in the corner it created like, I don't know, it just got stuck, so it stopped printing, so I had to tear it out because it didn't move anymore, just to prevent spilling ink. And then this one, that's a little bit more tricky because this one is a good one to get a hold of. So this one looks really nice. You got the reflection of the lights, but yeah, not sure if you can see it, but might get in focus, might not, no, might not. But yeah,